In this video from the series Get More Customers Using Marketing Automation, we'll talk about how the new push marketing revived the inbound marketing. So we are starting with the dynamic banners. Websites that operate in an app-like manner will be more dynamic and less static. What's the difference? With static websites, on these websites every visitor sees the same content and visitors browse and consume the content. In dynamic websites, on those websites each visitor sees different customized content such as personalized product recommendations or suggested reading. User actions shape the website they see. The content is modified in real time according to the indicated visitor's needs. How do you achieve this effect? One of the ways to make your site more personalized is by implementing dynamic banners. This type of banner is a creation that doesn't have any fixed content or is a matrix that actualizes itself with relevant content for each visitor in real time. As a result, person A will see different products or offers than person B. What content is displayed to each user? It interest, products previously viewed, added to cart or bought, location, and engagement level, like scoring. What could the advantages of this type of tool be? You not only increase the performance of your banners, but also improve the quality of your users' experience. They feel that the website is cut out for fulfilling their needs and, like a personal assistant, puts forward carefully selected and valuable ideas for addressing their needs. Efficient content. Marketers sometimes write amazing stuff, but a company blog may not be the best outlet for their suppressed creativity to burst out. Don't ignore the artistic and substantive value of your production, but remember to incorporate the content you produce in the buyer's journey and think about the function of the materials you generate. Another important issue is the distribution of content. Your posts, ebooks, infographics, and podcasts must reach the audience and encourage them to register, download, try, or buy. The most frequent content marketing mistakes include irregularity. When readers realize that the blog died, they not only lose the motivation to go back, but they also stop trusting you. The content doesn't suit the audience. What do you base your editorial calendar on? Do you analyze what pieces were read the most, showed the highest conversion rates, and or generated a lot of buzz in social media? Do you use the feedback from other departments to learn what information your customers know? What role does content play in your overall strategy? No promotion. Some experts claim that good content doesn't need promotion because its quality makes it highly shareable. If that were true, would you see so much clickbait in your feed? In reality, you have to put time and energy in delivering your content across many platforms, channels, media, forums, and groups. No lead generation tools. Content often serves the purpose of attracting new traffic. You pay for creating the piece, distribute it, and it simply works. You see a fresh visitor on your website. They consume the post and maybe even find it helpful. But what's in it for you? They are about to leave the website, and no matter how great and informative your piece was, forget they ever visited. They haven't bought anything, and you can't be sure if they ever come back. They may probably read 5 or 10 equally good posts that day, so chances are poor that they will return to your blog on their own. How exactly do you profit from that post? What do you get from it? Giving someone useful tips is very generous but not profitable. When people visit your website, collect their contact data. Use contact forms, welcome mats, or pop-ups to make sure they have plenty of opportunities to give you their email addresses so that you can stay in touch, educate them, and prepare them for a purchase decision. Effective content. Your content can have various goals: attract new users, facilitate shopping decisions, build a relationship, problem solving, responding to challenges, delivering ideas that connect users. Tips: don't forget about lead gen. Use contact forms, pop ups, and others. Set a precisely defined aim for your content. Find your publishing pace. How many pieces can you provide per month? And stick to it. Make commitments to post regularly. Create good, valuable pieces. Pieces that you would like to read yourself. Pieces you're not ashamed of sharing. Don't add to the sea of spam and clickbait that already plagues the internet. Make time to distribute and promote your content. When deprived of inspiration or time, recycle your existing content. Turn it into an infographic, update your stats, create a presentation, and or reorganize the information. Instead of rushing a new post, redesign something useful. Try less obvious forms of content like video, simple games, or quizzes. Choose a KPI for content marketing. This might include traffic, social media buzz, and or the time spent on the website or sales. Precisely defined metrics will translate into bigger sales. Applied lead nurturing both in business to business and business to consumer. A user probably doesn't know much about your company and product right away. They subscribe, so begin a cycle of educational messages that will introduce them to the world of the brand. Don't spam people. Tailor the content to the context. Pop-ups. Pop-ups are only getting more and more popular. Not only are they one of the most prominent elements of web design, but thanks to big data, they are undergoing an amazing metamorphosis to address users' immediate needs. If you associate pop-ups with intrusive marketing from the 90s, please remember that pop-ups operate on push logic, suggesting solutions to users before they recognize a problem. As recommendation vehicles, pop-ups increase sales. Introducing pop-ups on your website boosts lead generation by 1,375%. Wow! Personalizing contact forms on pop-ups increases the numbers of contacts generated by 45%. Armando Roggio, a practical e-commerce expert, calls pop-ups one of the hottest web digital trends of 2016. Pop-ups are another symptom of ongoing appification, wherein the website interacts with users instead of just waiting patiently for them to browse. On the contrary, it actively advises and assists visitors. Web push. Websites are becoming similar to apps, not just on the conceptual level but also regarding design and some specific solutions. A prominent example of this is web push. How does it work? When you visit a website that implements this type of solution, it will ask you if you want to get notification. If you agree, the website will send you them even when you have your web browser closed. A small window will appear on your desktop. This also applies to mobile devices. Who uses that? Many websites utilize the power of web push, including Facebook, eBay, Pinterest, Vice News, and others, of course. How can we use this tool? Employ it to deliver time-sensitive, write in a concise manner, 120 characters per message. Use social proof to increase efficiency. Personalize web push notifications. Track their performance, CTR. Serious mobile marketing, guys. The reality is that 85% of smartphone users say that the device is essential in their everyday lives. If I will speak about myself, I do my best not to stay all the time with the eyes hooked in the phone, especially on social media. But I have most of the personal development courses or courses for the skills I want to become better at on my smartphone all the time. So whenever I have a little time for that, I use them intensively. So even from this point of view, without staying hooked on Facebook, communicating with people all the time, I could say that the smartphone is an essential piece in developing myself. Okay, today consumers spend 65% more of their times in apps that they did only 2 years ago. Interestingly and simultaneously, the amount of apps the average person uses has increased by only 3.5%. This indicates that we are more loyal to fewer apps and prefer to use the ones we trust more heavily than to have our devices cluttered with hundreds of apps. Metrics for mobile marketing. Marketers observe a higher efficiency of campaigns that are integrated with mobile channels. This applies to both B2B and B2C. However, to seriously get into mobile marketing, you must set clear targets and target metrics and be sure that you have the tools to track your chosen KPIs. Your metrics might include website traffic or from app conversions, the number of leads generated, the number of interactions, tools, and mobile marketing automation. Apart from your set KPIs, you also need technology to collect customers' data and personalized messages. To do this effectively, we require mobile marketing automation. App Manago is an example, but we can use many other apps from the usual marketing automation tools available in the market. The mobile marketing automation provides analytics of user in-app behavior, analytics of other apps installed on the device, the ability to personalize messages and push notifications, like user segmentation, one-to-one communication, intelligence exchange between the mobile marketing automation platform and traditional desktop marketing automation. That way you get and reach your customer profiles by combining data from various resources. Automation of mobile marketing. What's the essential mobile marketing feature? It's push notifications that express new marketing logic entirely. Pushes are fast, refer to non-specific context, and are made to work instantly, right away. About push notifications, their effectiveness will amaze you, but only under the following conditions. Notifications are personalized and match users' profiles. They are tailored to the right context. You can deliver them according to the user's location, habits, time, and their immediate needs. Are sent in a one-to-one mode. The spray and pray approach commonly leads to catastrophe. Are only sent to users who have agreed to receive them. Contain available information. You customize not only the timing and the content, but also the frequency of notifications. Obviously, more engaged users should get more notifications than less committed ones. Precede consumers' expectations. Thanks to big data and recommendation engines, we can predict what products or services will be most relevant or attractive to particular users. Push notifications in numbers. The engagement of users who have pushed turn on is 88% higher when compared to users who turn notifications off. 80% of people who opted in for push notifications are satisfied with what they get. 60% of users opt out from push notifications. The reason? Not the message overload, but weak customization. This is how the all online communication will look like in 10 years or less. Recommendation engines. Recommendation engines act on the following principle. Know what your customer wants before they do and offer it. We'll explain how this works using the example of next-gen modules for e-commerce. How next-gen operates. Firstly, the module analyzes the products materials viewed, clicked on and or bought by given users, finding patterns. Analysis is conducted not only from individual users but also from the whole base globally. That way, the system can identify patterns in customer behavior and link products that customers view or buy together. In other words, the module recognizes that consumers who bought product A also bought product B, so a new user viewing product A on the website will automatically have product B suggested to them. Additionally, we can learn which products are most popular globally and in specific categories. Perfect tailored recommendations. A recipe for a perfect recommendation algorithm take two types of data. On an individual user's interests, behavior, previous purchases, products, and categorize viewed. Regarding the whole base, which products are most popular and which are considered and bought together. After that, you can turn that data into personalized messages across all channels, such as emails, dynamic banners, pop-ups, push notifications. Recommendation engines are great examples of new push logic where the brand precedes your customer's needs, but the message is not perceived as intrusive because it has been carefully personalized.